Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 15th through the 21st. And I'll take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Pentacles. Kind of moving forward within an energy, you know, taking it one day at a time, learning from the experience as well. But there's no, as I say, there's no sense for rushing this. My eyes fall on the Chariot, which is right there in the center of it all, rushing through things. But even if you may feel this energy of urgency or whatever, I feel like you're trying to take things really, really slow at this time. In the recent past, you get the Hermit, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, there was a lot of thinking on your side on how to begin something new for yourself. It could be in regards to a new job, a new project, a business, starting your own business, something like that. At the same time, and it's even more frustrating because it's shown up as you put in a lot of thinking into this, and then you were also carrying this energy of doubt, possibly, or a lot of confusion about it. So you were coming at it from two very different sides here. One of deep thinking, one of just thinking. And somehow they didn't meet. Somehow it all kind of turned into a messy situation where I feel like you didn't even initiate this thing, even though you wanted to. So it could be, you know, you just thinking a lot about having this great idea about starting your own business. Let's just say that. And even though the idea was great, because you were overthinking it, it may have never taken off. Basically, you know, doesn't have to be in regards to work. It could be anything. In the current situation, you get the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star. All right. So your goal right now is to create something stable, long-term commitment, possibly with somebody. He's dreaming. Stop dreaming on my cards. There's definitely a desire to get this going, to get this started, because you have a big picture vision over all of this situation. Again, possibly tied up to somebody. I do see a lot of pentacles in your reading, so it could be concerning your own stability within yourself, your own material world, you know, your finances, your job, your whatever the case here. But we'll see when we clarify. In the immediate future, you get the King of Swords, the World card, the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of determination, a lot of assertiveness, and a lot of logic. A lot of it has to make sense. Well, I feel like you're kind of putting that energy aside and using more of a nurturing kind of aspect, more of a grounding, of a not so logical, not so rough, not so it has to make sense. If not, then no way it's gonna happen kind of deal. None of that anymore, you know. You're kind of flipping the page. You're kind of trying a new energy to go about things in general. But let's see. Very calm and grounding energy you've got going on, which is, it's great. But it's a little unusual for a Gemini. A little, you know, too grounded, too slow. But let's see here. Page of Pentacles. Let's clarify that. The Temperance card, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups. All right. you're learning to walk away from anything that doesn't speak to your heart, basically, which is actually great. You're having a little bit of a tough time learning that, but I see you achieving this or learning this lesson in the end, you know. It almost feels like, yeah, I'm learning this lesson not to put in effort, not to put in love and energy in situations that don't serve me. I'm kind of learning the hard way sometimes, where I'm still putting in energy into whatever. But for the most part, I feel like you're getting it. And you are learning this lesson. Where you may eliminate a lot of the things that don't speak to your heart eventually, you know. Let me do the Hermit in the recent past. The Justice card, the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords. See, that's what's interesting here, because I feel like deep down you knew what to do in regards to this new situation that you wanted to begin. You always had the answer. Whatever came from outside of you, opinions, people talking, people disagreeing, people blah, 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 blah. You might have taken on their energy a bit too much, to the point where it prevented you from listening to your own truth, your own knowing about what to do, you know. Where, you know, you have this great idea about starting a business and you tell it to people, and some people may be like, I don't know if that's gonna work. That affected you in some way, right? Maybe not fully recognizing that at that time, but like things like that. I feel like you've been hurt here by outside influences when the truth was already in you to begin with. Let me do, well, this kind of makes sense now. Let me do that Two of Swords there. Yeah. Four of Cups, Page of Wands, Three of Cups. All of this created a sense of insecurity, a sense of, I'm not going to be able to pull this off, you know, discouraged you a lot. And you're probably going to hate me for this, but it's not anybody's fault but your own. You know, if you try to find, well, they said this, and you let them influence you. Because as I said, the truth was already there. You had it. You always have it. How others respond to it, not your problem or responsibility, nor you should let it influence you in any kind of way. Because I feel like it did. A lot. Let me clarify the Chariot in the current situation. Wow. 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. It's either something that has ended, or you're going through an ending of a situation and you still want to put in the fight. I don't see you investing that much into it anymore, but still, you're still there energetically. You're still wanting to kick and move in it for a little bit, you know, for some reason. And if that's how you truly feel, and I feel like that's how you truly feel about it, that's your truth about this whole situation, again, you are the only one that has the answer. You know, how it makes you feel, yeah, it can make you feel completely different than what you feel inside. Make sure you want to get things moving here still, for the right reasons though, because it's how you truly feel, not out of some fear within you that's kicking and screaming like, Gemini, move, otherwise you're gonna lose this. If that's the case, then that's a fear you should be dealing with. Then that's bringing up a fear for you to be looking at, not necessarily to act from fear, you know. Let me clarify the 10 of Pentacles. And something is ending, or something ended here for you. But you're not letting it take you down. I feel like you're learning a lot from it. On the long run, you'll find your emotional balance. You'll find yourself through this whole ordeal. Because I don't see you like, oh my God, this ended. What am I going to do? Oh God. I see you learning a lot from it. And still pushing through. Still, I don't know if you want this thing back or not. It's not even relevant if you do. It's the way it's showing me, it's something's done, and then there's you not letting this drag you back or drag you down, you know? Quite the opposite. It's kind of reinforcing you here, or giving you that boost to not only keep on going, but keep on going stronger, you know? Let me do the star in the current situation. Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of boost that's coming in for you from a situation that might seem unpleasant, might seem like an ending has happened, might seem like it's gone or it's going away from your life. Whatever the case, I feel like it's working quite the opposite for you. Not putting you down, but lifting you up, basically giving you this extra boost to have confidence and to trust that it's all happening for a reason. And when you get to that understanding, there's a new sense, a new way of looking at things, and a new way to approach things. You are creating something brand new for yourself here out of this new understanding that you have over this. Let me clarify the King of Swords in the immediate future. Wow, the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. You have a lot of confidence in general, you know, when you want to go get something done. You're going to go get something done. I'm not sure if you're going to finish it up, but you're going to go. So the determination is there to go get it done. Now what happens along the way, who knows? What you doing, boy? There's no food. Nobody's feeding anybody. Okay, go. So it feels like what's happening here, there's you going to get something done, and then you're stopping in front of 1,000 options, you know, and you're like, oh God, which one should I take? And when this comes into play, no more confidence. The confidence goes away. I don't know where it goes, because it's taking you into this place of, left or right, or front or middle, or left or right or right left, or where do I go, you know? So as I said, the confidence is there to get yourself going. Once you get there, especially if you hit like more than 2 options. So something like that is coming up for you, where you might be presented with several options and you might get lost, not knowing exactly what to choose. For the World, you get the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. No more working on, again, that same energy comes into play. No more working on things that don't benefit you. You know, no more putting your energy into them. No more giving those things or situations or people that power over you, basically. You know, if it doesn't feel good to you, you're not going to put in the effort. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles and the potential outcome. The Sun, the Fool, the 8 of Wands. You got it here, Gemini. You got it. When you get out of your mind, when you start putting in this, where is it? Queen of Pentacles. This self-care, the self-nurturing, when you're starting to do that, it's all that matters. It's all that makes you happy. It's all that gives you this boost of going out there and communicating what it is that you want, whatever makes you happy, whatever it is that you are pursuing, basically, right? Pursuit of happiness here for you. It's interesting because I see you from this point where you're starting to accept things for how they are, no matter if they look ugly. Your whole life is starting to go in a new direction, in a very beautiful direction here. Let me see what the universe has for you. Yeah, and it's all coming from this ending of a situation. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, the Justice card. All right, so you have an issue here with options, too many options. If I have too many, I don't know what to decide. Just go with your instinct. Go with whatever feels right. That first thing that speaks to you, that's it. If you have 100 options, if you have 1,000, doesn't matter. You look at the bigger picture, you scan it once, you're like, oh, there it is. You will know. Because I feel a sense of defeat on your part. It's like, well, yeah, but if too many things appear at once, I don't know which one to go with. With whichever speaks to you. Things will get better in that department. I see you a little bit frantic about, I hope there's not too many things at once that need to happen. Even if they are, you'll manage if you go with your instinct. And I feel like you will eventually get there, you know, to that next understanding. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.